Should I steam it?
No, it looks fine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, we don't care about wrinkles. We're just gonna wait a second, let some folks come on. Got our Norwegian aprons.
I am partially Swedish, so this isn't blasphemy for me.
Yeah.
Represent.
Gotta represent all of Scandinavia.
So, and as we get started, we can adjust here. Now, normally, my husband Dan here, who is of Swedish descent, he would be helping with the fair by a few weeks before and after the fair. He'd be going out and helping some of the other husbands of Daughters of Norway set up signs, and these big signs that we post all around multiple counties around our area here in Washington State. And today, he can't be doing that. He didn't get to do that. So we have him on coffee duty. So he's making coffee for us because, you know, you need to have coffee for making Krumkake. So good to see you all. Thanks for coming back. We're excited to start baking pretty soon. We're just going to let some more friends join us, and we're going to get started on baking some Krumkake. Yay! And this is Sherry. I know you guys briefly saw her. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Sherry, and I am past president, I guess, and currently I am the judge for the Nelly Goodrum Lodge number 41, and it's just, I've been a member for about 8 years. I've been involved with Daughters of Norway for over 10.
I can't see you, Dan.
With the Scandinavian Fair, and yeah, it's just a wonderful group of ladies, and it's really an honor to be able to represent our lodge virtually. This is exciting. So we have a fun packed day for you. Kate just posted our agenda for the day, kind of breaking out different things we're going to touch on throughout the day. We're trying to mimic our fair as much as virtually possible, and we just hope that you all really enjoy it and get to interact with vendors and all the things.
Yes. Hello, Illinois, Yay, California. We're so excited.
I wish I was in the sunshine in California.
Hello, hello. Oh yeah. So as we get started, we're just want to encourage you to comment, to ask questions. This is kind of like our Friday mornings at Daughters of Norway. Since we had to go all virtual, we've been doing every Friday morning a Zoom call, and we call it Kaffestue, which we kind of, stole the idea from the Nordic Museum. They have Kaffestue as well. I think they were doing, another lodge was doing it. I think somebody else I got the idea from.
So you're talking about the Seattle, the Ballard.
I actually am not remembering where.
Which
so if
one?
you're in the lodge that was doing Kaffestue, but basically we join Zoom, we have our coffee, we chat for a little bit. Sometimes we have lots of sisters, sometimes we don't have so many, but you are all cordially and now invited to our Friday morning Kaffestue, and we'll tell you how you can join that going on in the future. We'd love to talk with people from all over the country. Hi, Auntie Linda. My aunt is on.
That's so fun.
Yay.
Yay.
I love it.
Thank you. We love our aprons too.
Yes.
And
okay.
we do have Finnish ones.
Yes.
And
we have
every
Danish, Icelandic. Yep.
and Finnish. Yeah.
Yep, Finnish. So here we have the stripe across the top, and then your pocket. And I have washed mine so many times. And hold on. Oh, sorry.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Okay, and then we also make these in little kid sizes. Isn't that so cute? So my daughters, I have 2 daughters, Ella and Jolie. They wear these when we bake during the holidays or during the 17th of May, which is our national holiday in Norway. All right, so.
Do you want to tell a little bit about, people always get us confused.
Me and you?
So we have adopted each other as we're like the Norwegian sister twins, even though we're not related, but.
We're not. It's okay.
We're sisters through Daughters of Norway.
Yeah. When I first.
You're doing great, bitch.
So we gotta thank the husbands of the Daughters of Norway. Like I said, normally he's helping with signs and helping bring the children, because the kids also usually help at the fair. They're usually helping clear trays in the cafe and all sorts of things like that. Yep. And we don't have that, but today we have him making the coffee, which is so important. And I saw somebody else, they did their coffee. So if you don't have your coffee, go get your coffee. And I know, well, some of you might be drinking wine or other
Or
beverages.
afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea, you might be drinking sparkling water, whatever.
Whatever your flavor.
We know and actually it's getting late even for coffee here, but we are in Washington. We kind of drink coffee all the time, and we are Scandinavian, so we kind of drink coffee all the time, so it's all fine.
It's true.
All
right.
Hello from Mount Vernon. Are we ready to get started?
I think we're ready to start.
I'm just actually going to do a quick wash of my hands, because COVID, so.
COVID. Well, COVID's safe here, but just to be extra. Woo! My mom would probably be horrified. She's actually a cook. She'd be horrified that my hair isn't pulled back right now.
Oh my gosh, it's okay.
It's all right.
Listen, the only people eating the Krumkake
be
are
us.
the children and us. And Jolie was really worried. She thought when we got together last night, she's like, "But where did all the Krumkake go? Like, there's none in the house." And we said we were making it today. We're not making it last night. So, yay! Good to see everybody. Hello, California. Wow, so many. Okay.
I saw little Sweden, Kansas on there.
Wow, I love it. We're so
fun.
excited that you're all here. Okay. All right. So where do I put the coffee? Here.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put this over.
So just again, Sherry and I are part of the Daughters of Norway Lodge, Nellie Gerdrum Lodge number 41, and we are located in Bellingham, Washington, which is in the tippy top corner. If you don't know where Bellingham is, we're about 35 minutes from the Canadian border, and we're very close. Can't go in right now, but very close. And today we are just sharing what we would normally kind of be doing during the fair, which we have our fair once a year, one-day event from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every year, the first Saturday of November. And of course, we can't do that this year because of restrictions, but that's okay because we're trying this out. So be gentle with us. We've never done this before, and we appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. Ask questions. Tell us where you're from, and please be ready to share any Scandinavian or Nordic memories from anything Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, Icelandic, or Finnish. All right.
And just before we start, normally our bakery at our actual Scandinavian fair has tons of different Scandinavian goodies. So lefse, cardamom bread, you name the type of cookie, we probably have it. And every year, Kate and I, for the last 5 years, have gotten together and we have made Krumkake together, mass producing it for the fair. And we usually do it the week of the fair. We usually will make it. So you're getting a little sneak peek at what Kate and I have done together for the last 5 years.
Yes. I just saw someone ask, let me know if I'm in the right place. And if you wanting to be at the Scandinavian Virtual Fair and wanting to watch how to make Krumkake, then you are in the right place. We will post this recipe in the comments later today, but I'm just going to show you for now. I think it's going to be backwards. Sorry, it's just how they do it. You can see it's all stained, and I keep
so authentic.
It's like, how many times have I pulled this out? And actually, I should have it memorized by now. But this is a Krumkake recipe that my friend and sister in the lodge, Sylvia, gave me. She even wrote my name on it, so we know it's mine. This is a lodge recipe that we've been using. I've been using it for several years. Sherry's been using it for several years. Now, I want you to know that this recipe is just one of many. Everybody has a Krumkake recipe.
Yes.
We're going to show you how we make it today, and some of you are going to go, what? You use what? And some people are going to go, I use this. And they're all right. They're all great because everybody's grandmothers or mothers or family members have made it in some way. But we do want to show you how to do this because this is a really traditional treat that is actually quite easy for you to make. And if you're thinking about the holidays, if you celebrate the holidays and gift giving, then this is a really great gift to give. And actually, I'm just realizing, Sherry, that I didn't get the electric one.
I did too.
I'm going to grab the electric. We're going to be baking with this one. You can show them that while I grab it. It's kind of greasy.
So this is the traditional Krumkake iron. You would put it on the stove. So this would go over the stove, the gas burner or electric, whatever you have, and or fire. And you actually put the dough in there, a little dough mixture. You close it. And Kate has the timing down perfectly because this is the one that she typically uses. I'm a big fan of the electric iron, and it does two at once. So yeah, but this is a way more fun way to do it. I actually have one that's an heirloom from my family. And Kate, is this an heirloom?
Kind of, not really. Actually,
Flip it.
When I didn't know very much about my my Scandinavian, my Nordic heritage, like I knew I was Norwegian, but this is the very, very short version, but my mom passed away when I was 9 years old of cancer, and I kind of lost track of, I didn't know much about my Nordic heritage. And so after I had my first daughter, Ella, I think she was about 1 or 2 years old, and I was just feeling really like, I want to like bring the Nordic heritage to her. And so I remember Krumkake, I remember that. So I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to make it. I never made it. I think I'd seen my Auntie Linda make it a few times before. I know she's watching. I went to eBay and I found I just typed in Krumkake. I had no idea. So this I bought on eBay, and it came from somebody in Wisconsin or Minnesota.
It's Nordic wear from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So I think and inside it was like the original box. It had been used several times, and it came with like someone's handwritten recipe of Krumkake. And this is kind of the beginning. This iron is kind of the beginning of me really looking for my heritage, looking for my roots, like trying to figure out what does it mean to be a Norwegian American. And so I've used this one quite a bit. And then recently, in the recent years, I have gotten an electric iron, which this is made by Bethany Housewares, which is also what we sell at our Scandinavian fair. And this is a double. And the iron itself is smaller. So like the actual size of the shape of the cookie is smaller, but it's nice because when you're baking for the fair, you're trying to bake. Like last year, I think I made like 12 dozen or more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in this electric iron and start it getting warmed up. And then we will also we'll turn the fire on here and we'll start making our dough and we'll get baking.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to tilt
it down.
Yeah, we're gonna tilt, you guys. And I just wanna check in here. Checking in with everybody. Oh, miss your grandma.
A handwritten recipe is exciting to find.
It is. I think I have it. I should look for it. People in Nevada.
So what you normally do with these, and I will tell you more as we get going later, but you fill them with a special cream, like a whipped cream, and lingonberries, or whatever berries really, but we prefer lingonberries. And it's just a fun little treat. And we normally had it in our Norse Cafe too, so people could get that at the fair if they wanted to. So with a little bit of dessert.
Trying to get our greyhound to go in with the dad.
Oh, she's in the...
Oh, never mind. She's good.
Okay.
I thought if we start baking, the dog is going to be right here going, Mom, drop something. All right, so I'm going to grab my Krumkake recipe. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the eggs with the sugar, but not to overbeat it. So we're going to add that in here. Go ahead, Sherry. You want to dump that in? And then what I'm going to do with the eggs is I have my garbage can here. I'm actually just going to hold this open and then dump them in. I feel really like this is a lot of pressure, like cracking eggs on camera. Don't mess up.
That's why I'm not doing it.
I love you. I didn't get in. I was recently trying to teach my 8-year-old daughter Jolie how to crack an egg for something, and it's a lot more stressful than.
Oh, my stepkids are so good. They just pound it on the table and then they crack it in.
Oh, that's smart.
It's impressive.
Sorry, getting egg. I'm just like so nervous. I don't want to hit them.
We're not the British baking show.
Oh gosh.
All right.
So now we're gonna beat a little bit. This KitchenAid is 14 years old. I got it for my wedding when I got married, and it's baby pink, if you can tell. All right. Okay. So just a little bit there. We're not overbeating it because we don't want to overdo it. And I'm just checking. I don't think. Oh, Swedish. Yeah, we're representing the Swedish folks out there with Sherry's apron. Yeah, you can see it. Yay! Okay. So now I'm going to add the cool melted butter and vanilla and almond extract.
Kids do love cracking eggs. I don't know why, but it's kind of a rite of passage, I feel like, when you're little. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, Mom finally let me crack the eggs.
Mm-hmm. Usually I don't even let it sit this long before, but I was like extra prepared again.
You were very prepared.
Like,
it was
so ready.
Kind of picture perfect when.
Yay, I know.
When they got here.
And then we're going to do a half teaspoon of vanilla extract and a half teaspoon of almond extract. And I definitely like the almond for sure. I also add cardamom to my krumkake. And the cardamom is not on the recipe, but I feel like it's a staple in a krumkake. It's the smell of the cardamom in the krumkake is like what I remember when I was a little girl. And so I usually, when I do add the cardamom, I will add it in the wet phase so that it disperses more evenly, and then I'll add the dry ingredients at the end. And I don't do this sprinkling business. We open the whole jar. We don't measure. We just do
whatever feels right.
And I wish you could smell this.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And especially with the
amazing.
Here you go. That looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to add that in, mix it up. And typically you would use a sifter for the flour and the dried things, but we're going to just go for it. And I'm just checking to make sure.
Oh, you can definitely
this video is going to be here all day and forever. So if you can't watch the whole live video over now, you can't watch it, no worries. You can join anytime. Hello, yay Sweden. Yes, cardamom. All right, so now we've got this liquid mixture, and we're going to start slowly adding in the dry goods here. I don't know if you want to do that, Sherry. Add a little bit in there. Just go for it. All right, we'll do a little mix. And this is going to create a dough that is kind of thick, not too thick. I'm going to move this stuff over here. And we'll get out another board so that I can work here and you can work here. And we can see both of them side by side. And I'm going to use this to pause and scrape down all the flour from the sides.
I'll come around.
If we were an official baking video, we would... Oh, sorry.
We wouldn't do that.
We wouldn't do that. And we would have a second camera set up here. But, you know...
You get what you get.
You can imagine what it looks like inside the bowl. The girls, my girls, one of them is in the bedroom watching the iPad, and the other one's upstairs reading. We were like, if you are wearing... Oh, in the living room reading. Never mind. They're just waiting for the smell of the krumkake to waft in there. Do you think you can substitute almond flour for the white flour?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I think you probably could.
I definitely tried.
Yes, the waffle gaffel. Thank you, Dan, my husband Dan. This is the waffle gaffel. We're going to use this waffle gaffel, which in Norwegian translates to waffle fork. When you are making Norwegian waffles, which is the heart-shaped waffles, when we were in Norway, our amazing cousin Alf, he made this, handmade, and it's a way to get your waffles out of the waffle maker without scraping it up. And because it's made out of wood, and I like to use it also for my krumkake so it doesn't scrape up my irons. So it's really great. All right, I'm going to start the fire on this one so it can start warming up. And I know Sherry said like, oh, I have it down to a fine art and it's, you know, I know what I'm doing with it, but it always takes a couple. There's going to be a couple krumkake. Rarely do any of them go into the garbage can. But if they aren't perfect or whatever for the fair, because, you know, I like them to look a certain way for serving or selling to other people, you know, we put the other ones aside. But the first few, when you first heating this up, the first few maybe don't look so great. And maybe some of you...
it's like pancakes. Sometimes pancakes just don't turn out those first few.
Maybe some of you have experienced that. I know. The waffle gaffel is awesome, right? I know. We need to get Alf. Everybody here needs to be like, Alf, make more. And then he can maybe ship them over and we can have them at the fair next year. No, I don't chill the dough. I just go right from here. You certainly can. Sometimes if I don't get through all of the dough, I will put it in the fridge, but it only lasts for a day or so. And then it kind of goes south. Yeah. I don't chill it because this is a little bit of a thicker dough, and the thicker it is, it's harder. Once it goes in the fridge, it thickens even more, and it gets harder to drop onto the thing. How much does this make?
That's a really good question.
The recipe says it should be good for like 4 dozen. It says 4 dozen. It does not make 4 dozen for me. Yeah. I can make a couple dozen probably on this iron. This iron here is a larger circumference than the double iron that Sherry will be using in just a minute.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna just do a couple things here to finish up. I have a little setup that I normally do. We're gonna put Sherry here. Sherry's gonna be working on the electric iron.
Yes.
Here, and then I'm going to take this off and move this, and I'm going to bring out another cutting board for me to use here so that I can be rolling my cookies here.
Oh, it's starting to be really pretty outside.
Oh, yay! Okay, so I'm going to move ye old KitchenAid here. I'm gonna move. I should have a name for her.
I know, she's kind of like an old trusty.
Old faithful, like a Betsy.
Betsy.
I don't know. What does she?
I think it needs a little more Scandinavian than that.
I know.
Can you think of something else? What should she name her KitchenAid?
Yeah. Hilda.
Hilda.
Okay. Yeah, very Scandinavian name. All right. So what I don't normally do is I've got my bowl here, and I know Sherry will probably want to share. I got an idea.
Can we put it up?
An idea. We'll put this one up here.
Oh, perfect.
Our cutting board in the shape of Washington State.
That looks great.
I have a very small kitchen, so we have to create more counter space by...
But we're used to this.
Yeah, we're used to this. So here we go, and then you're probably going to want your own spoon, so let's do... I usually use this size right here.
All right, that's perfect.
I find that a tablespoon size is what I... is what I use for mine. And it's getting warm, and so we'll get ready to start here, the first one. And so then I adjust the heat. If you're using one like this, a stovetop, you'll just need to figure it out. You need to figure out the heat, what heat you like it at. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now, some people are going to be like, that's too dark, or that's too light. It's fine.
It's however you like it.
It's however you like it. And as people have been mentioning, it's like you all have memories of what your mother or grandmother or whoever in your family made this. What they did. Okay, Sherry's gonna get started.
Oh,
so exciting. Sherry, wait, we don't have a roller for you.
Oh, we don't?
I have one for you.
All right, I'll let you. Okay, these ones might be kind of small as I kind of figure out the sizing to start.
So, since I'm bringing these out, let's just talk Krumkake roller. So you've got your iron, you'll need an iron, and then you are going to need some sort of cone roller for after when you take it out. So when it's done baking, which only takes a few seconds or even a minute or so, total, usually, depending on your iron. You're going to pull it out while it's still warm and roll it. You have to, this is a fine art that you will figure out what works for you without burning off your fingertips. The iron that I got originally came with a metal roller, and I did that for a couple years until I finally got this one at Scandinavian Specialties, which is an amazing Scandinavian shop in Seattle, Washington. Go look it up, Scandinavian Specialties. Oh, there's a daughter sighting right behind me. She's snuck in there. She's like Sasquatch sneaking by. This one is the cone that I bought there. It's wider. It's a wider shaped cone than, I don't know how you can really tell that. This is handcrafted by an artist at our fair. I bought this several years ago. And then here's the one, another one that you can purchase through Bethany Housewares. Here it is.
Thank you.
Sherry will use that one, or you can use the thicker one. We can show them, but basically, it can be wider or skinnier. I prefer the skinnier one. All right. So, I think mine is ready to go. Husband sighting. Okay. So, I'm just trying to look and see. If we're not answering questions, I'm sorry. I said ask all the questions, and then from here, the print is so tiny. Now, when I put mine on, the first time you can tell I'm not dropping every single thing. And I kind of put it in the back so that when I press down, I listen for the sizzle. This is a fine art right here. And then I let it kind of puff up a little bit before I press down. If you press down too soon, it will go squirting out the sides. So I kind of do that slowly, and then I hold it really tight. And this is the part that Sherry was talking about, like how long you do it is kind of, I don't know.
It's
like
fine art.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't count. I just kind of feel it.
Just feel it.
And then eventually I will pick up, roll it, and turn it over.
It's kind of annoying when people say that, though, because it's like,
I know.
Well, that's not really baking.
The thing is that you will, you'll try it and you'll go, whoa, that was way too long. And so then you'll do it less. And so only you can really know, because it really depends, because it's so dependent on how much heat you have coming through.
Right.
Yes, so someone's asking if this is recorded. So this whole live video is being recorded and it will be shared right back to this event page. So this video will be here forever. Are we eating our first one?
We're going to eat the first one.
Okay, wait. How do you eat a krumkake? Everybody. Do you start at the bottom? Do you start at the top? Are you somebody that breaks it off and slowly eats it? Or do you just like go for it?
And if it has stuff inside of it, then I will just go for it.
I have to. See?
Yours looks great.
Oh, he's got a couple holes in it. Put it there. Roll it up. And then I kind of press down so that it kind of seals that seam.
I've never had my first two turn out this good.
Those look amazing.
I'm actually really impressed.
Yeah.
I should probably check this guy.
So then after it's here, you can see I kind of seal that, and I use my thumb right here at the seam, and I kind of give it a gentle little push, and boop, it comes right off. Boop. Boop. This one got some holes in it, but that's okay. Who cares? Holes. You're going to eat it. It's going to be delicious. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to figure it. Karen says you have to figure it out based on your equipment. It's true. Everybody's equipment is a little bit different. Yeah. What you're using, and especially if you're using this kind, like what kind of like heat you have going on.
I'm a perfectionist, so
that one was kind of small, so I'm going to do a little bit more this time. So I noticed that one was a little bit small. Was there some music coming in just now?
Yeah, I heard some music. It's
okay. Let it puff up a little bit, and then I press down. That's good.
It's good.
Perfect.
All right.
A little bit crunchiness. Now, one thing you do need to remember is that this is supposed to be a crispy cookie, and so if you don't store them properly after you make them, they will get, they will get kind of soft. It's still delicious, totally fine, but soft. Oh, Cousin Petter. That's Alf's son, Petter.
Oh, really?
Just commented. What did he say? I can't see it. Oh, is the waffle gaffle available anywhere? Man, Petter, tell your dad to start producing these by the dozens. Because now everybody in the world is seeing it and how amazing it is.
It is amazing.
I'm going to turn. Give it a little poke, peek. Okay, this side needs a little more there. Sherry's continuing to add here.
I realize I have to actually put mine a little bit more to the inside.
Yeah, Lynn Marie is saying that she noticed that we didn't oil either of our appliances.
Because there's so much butter in these.
There's so much butter in the batter. That's like
butter in the batter?
I don't ever need to. And when I clean this at the end, I just kind of do a paper towel wipe down. So I think it's kind of like, I treat it kind of like a cast iron skillet where I don't do a lot of washing with it. I just kind of wipe it down so it kind of keeps some of that natural stuff there. I know, a smell-o-vision. They need to be able to smell it. You can see the steam coming up.
It smells like a delicious, sugar cookie kind of. Sugar cookie with a hint of cardamom.
Here goes another one. Ooh, that's hot. Roll it up quick before it chills. I mean, it's so fast.
I inherited my mom's tough fingers or something.
Oh,
this isn't too bad.
Don't use it. Yeah, I noticed it. Oh, people are commenting on it. Thank you.
Yes, my husband just said yes, butter.
Oh, Alex. That's Alex. I didn't even see that. That's so funny.
That's so fun.
So, what I was saying too about the storing it is you want to store it in a really tight container. A lot of people will use some sort of tin container where that's pretty airtight. I actually found some Tupperware. I'm sure it's for storing something else. I found Tupperware at Target that has a foam thing around the lid, and it has a lock lid, and it's large, so I can store large amounts of krumkakes because I'll start baking it, because you can see I'm only able to make one at a time. When I bake for the fair to sell things in the bakery, will be doing this and this by myself sometimes until Sherry comes over to help me. And then there's just dozens and dozens. So to keep them crisp before the fair, I'll start a few days before. I put them in these super airtight. But a tin or any of those, if you do holiday gifts, if you want to do that, you can find those holiday tins even at the Dollar Tree or at Target or whatever. And they're really great for putting cookies, any kind of cookies in, but these especially because they'll stay tight. If you want a larger container, I highly suggest those giant popcorn containers. Eat the popcorn give it a good wash, and now you've got a giant Krumkake container.
That's so true.
Yeah. No, you don't have to be. Does one have to be a Facebook member to view this all later? No, you just have to be. And the thing, I think if you're here now, you're in Facebook already. So I'm guessing that
it'll
you'll see
store in your past events. So if you ever want to get back to this event, you just go into your events calendar, go to past events, go back to November 7th, and this will be there.
Oh yeah, so someone's talking about cream mixture. So yeah, let's talk about that. What do you put in your Krumkake? Because they are delicious plain. Mm-hmm. But at the fair, she's just wrestling over there.
No,
at the fair, we serve it with whipped cream and lingonberries, and I do my own homemade whipping cream, and I use, just like our batter, I do vanilla and almond extract in my whipping cream, and then I usually get my lingonberry jam or lingonberries at IKEA, and we're taking a selfie. And also, I wanted to say something too while I'm thinking of it about this video. This is an event that is put on by the Daughters of Norway Nelly Gurdrum Lodge number 41, and our Daughters of Norway Lodge has a Facebook page. I highly suggest you like that page, because as we will post videos, we'll post recipes, we post things all year round there, and so even if you aren't in this event, we'll share these videos to that page, and it'll be a great place for you to just be able to come back to. So if you like the Nelly Gurdrum Lodge number 41 Facebook page, who is hosting this event, then you will see some more things.
Maybe we'll do something for Christmas.
We should do something for Christmas.
That'd be really fun.
That'd be fun. We could do, we can teach people, how about at Christmas time, we teach people how to make riskrem.
Oh,
and some of you might have made riskrem, and comment here if you have had riskrem before. Oh, my Auntie Tootie-san. Hi, Auntie.
Aww.
Aww.
My cousin used to make hundreds of Krumkake for his church's lutefisk dinners. Yeah. Oh, lutefisk dinners.
There, our Sons of Norway up here does that. Oh, okay, so what was
Kate Susan says, good job, ladies. Grandma would be proud. Thank you. My grandma used to make this too, and every time I do this, I just think of her, and it's the best.
They're saying, please do something at Christmas.
Okay.
So riskrem. Riskrem is a creamy dessert. It is made with rice. It's like a rice pudding that is folded in with whipping cream mixture, basically. But the special thing about that, the tradition there, is you put a bald, what are they called? Like,
almond?
I don't know, bald almond. That's what I call it. It's the almond without the skin.
Without the skin.
Put it in the main bowl, and you mix it in there somewhere. You can't see it because it's like white. And then you dish up everybody's desserts, and you make a berry reduction kind of sauce. It's like a berry sauce. There's a berry sauce that you pour over the top.
Kind of like lingonberries.
So it's like, yeah, kind of like lingonberries, but I think I've used raspberry in the past. So I've got a little bit darker.
Looks really good though.
Thank you.
Can you just show them the design? I mean, I don't want to burn your fingers, but
I know.
it's so pretty.
Can you guys see that? Ooh, it's so pretty.
Hot off the press, quite
Yay.
literally.
So what I was going to say is that after you dish up the riskrem and everybody's eating, whoever has the portion that has the almond is the winner of the marzipan pig. And so you have to find a confectionery shop or a candy store somewhere that has a marzipan pig, or get your own marzipan and shape it into a little piggy. But that's like a tradition. Another tradition is rømmegrøt, which is a style of Norwegian porridge. It's like a sour cream. Is it sour cream? Sour cream porridge. I always say sour cream or cream cheese wrong. It's not cream cheese, it's sour cream. And anyhow, that one, it's delicious. It's more savory. You serve it with melted butter, and then you sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on top. But in the holidays in Norway, and if there's any Norwegians watching, please correct me if I'm telling these traditions wrong. My family in Norway is watching. Please tell me.
Horrified. No, just kidding.
You're all wrong. Anyway, the julenisse, the Christmas elf, he stays out in the barn, or in our case, the garage. And at Christmas time, you have to bring him a bowl of rømmegrøt, so that he stays happy, and
there's a song
he's out
about
there
that.
he's out there keeping the mice away, and all that stuff.
What's the song about that? Do you remember? It was your favorite song.
Pullover Sitternissen,
You
which
used to
is
sing it all the
singing about
time.
the Christmas elf. It's kind of like the elf on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if anybody. Oh, they used to do the rice pudding with the nut prize. Yeah, if you get the nut, if you get that, yeah, rub a bit.
Julenisse.
Julenisse. Pullover Sitternissen. I don't remember all the words.
Either.
So that song is on the Spotify playlist that I put together.
Yes, you'll get later today.
Oh, this one was so cute and
Send you a
tiny.
link to it. Oh, I have two just hanging out here.
That one
So-
I think I could have cooked a little bit longer on one side. Ooh,
This
that one
is
looks
the-
pretty. So the electric iron has a more defined Krumkake thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know it's out after 11, so we'll probably wrap up here in a couple minutes with this demonstration so we can move on to some more things. We'll do some more live videos in a little bit. I'm just checking.
You want a taste test? Okay.
Oh, we
Jolie,
got a taste tester.
We got a
over
taste
here.
tester.
I'm a taste tester.
Okay, come over here, Joe. Pick one, anyone.
Look at those hands.
And the people out in Facebook land here are wanting to know how it is. Okay, this is Jolie. Jolie's 8.5 years old. She is a Krumkake connoisseur.
Yes.
She
She'll give
knows-
us the honest truth.
I consume it.
Okay, we're ready. Oh, she picked one. Here she goes. She's going right in. She's really demonstrating how crumbly it is.
It's so good.
Wow, holy cow, Fred. Oh my gosh, okay, go that way. Go that way. Say bye, everybody.
Is it good?
She's got a face full.
Yeah.
She says, I learned from my grandma when I was little to roll them around a wooden spoon handle. And
Yeah.
just for reference, my grandpa, I can't see the rest of the comment. We'll have to look at it. Yeah, that's actually a really great idea. So I have this thing. So if you've got a wooden, if you don't have a cone, yeah, you could
Yeah.
totally do. We're making the cone shaped
Good.
one, but people do make Krumkake in a more cylindrical shape, just like a rolled up thing.
What? It's there's an Italian
Yeah.
one that's kind of like that.
Karen says she rolls hers by hand. So they're the same size at both ends. Oh, yeah, so more cylindrical.
I think
Yeah.
I love that. That's so great. I love
You
seeing
can
how
grab one.
everybody else does this. We're hilarious.
Do you want one? Okay.
Well, we
I
did
want
say
to
in the
taste
introduction there would be humor. Oh, another daughter is here to taste test.
Okay, come on.
Okay, you got some crazy hair. It's all right. That's okay. Come over here. Nobody cares. Come over here. Okay, pick one. Anyone.
Pick a card, any card.
She's talking with her mouth full of Krumkake.
Kate, I just lifted up your spoon.
I told you. I'm from Kaka.
Here she goes. Oh, we don't even get to watch her eat it.
Oh. Oh. Well, we gotta know how it is.
Wow, that is so preteen of her.
That's very.
She's
She
like,
gone.
too cool. I'm too cool to eat the Krumkake on camera.
Can I get a thumbs up or?
I mean, does it taste okay?
Oh, she's got music in.
All
She
right.
can't even hear us.
So I'm gonna pause here because we will keep baking. It's gonna be so.
We're going nuts because I'm from Kaka.
Yeah. So, we are gonna take a break. We're going to get ready to keep moving on with our schedule. We're gonna move on to something next. Connoisseur and consumer. Yeah. I mean,
Kaka gets me.
she's like ready to go now. I love it. You should go put your boot hat on so they can see
Oh
your
yeah,
boot
you got
Okay.
cute bunad.
Okay, Auntie Linda says hi, by the way. We are gonna go. Okay, Jolie, let's wrap it up with these friends out here in Facebook land. So don't forget to go and watch the Daughters, or go and like the Daughters of Norway Nelly Gerdrum Lodge Facebook page, because that is where you're going to be able to continue to get these kinds of videos and things like that. And we'll probably go live from there.
Yeah, we're
maybe
gonna
at the
go live.
holidays.
We're gonna go live 2 more times today. We're gonna go live to do a book giveaway, which is from 2 of our sisters in our lodge. We have 2 authors in our lodge, probably more than that, but we have 2 authors in our lodge that are doing book giveaways today at, I believe, it's on the agenda, but I think it's at 2:30. We're gonna do those, and then we're also doing a Norwegian American giveaway as well today. It's a magazine that's out of Seattle, and it goes all over the world, and so it's amazing. So
Yeah.
we are going to be doing those 3 giveaways today, as well as coming on later in the evening to just say thank you and hope and interact a little bit more. So you'll be seeing us again. We hope you had fun.
We'll put the recipe and links to where you can buy some of these Krumkake making tools in the chat, in the comment section here. Keep the comments coming. We'll be able to go through and answer more questions as throughout the day, and we will see you again live really soon. Ha det bra!